Welcome to this lesson on Customer Insight Intelligence. First off, thank you so much for investing your time with us today. Whether you're a customer success professional, a revenue operations leader, an account manager, or an executive responsible for customer growth, you've taken a really important step toward changing how your organization thinks about customer retention.
Let's dive right into Section 1, the data illusion, the paradox of plenty. Because, most organizations genuinely believe they have plenty of customer data.
I mean, they have it all, right? Dashboards, CRM systems, support platforms, product analytics, billing information, and just absolutely countless reports.
But here's the multi-million-dollar question. Why do customers still leave unexpectedly? Despite all of this overflowing information, leadership is continually surprised by churn. Renewal forecasts are wildly inaccurate, and teams just spend their valuable time reacting to problems instead of actually preventing them.
And that brings us to Section 2, the real challenge, missing the meaning. Because look, the issue here isn't that organizations lack data.
It's exactly like this quote says. The issue isn't that organizations lack data. The real challenge is that they lack a systematic way to transform customer signals into meaningful business decisions. That is exactly what we're going to break down for you in this lesson.
So let's look at Section 3, the intelligence framework, building a practical system. Over the next few minutes, we're going to build a practical framework together, one that helps you identify early indicators of customer risk, intelligently interpret those signals, prioritize the customers who desperately need attention, and enable your leadership team to make proactive decisions. This isn't just about throwing together more dashboards. It's about developing the true capability to answer the questions that matter most.
Questions like, which customers are most at risk? And digging a bit deeper, why are they at risk in the first place?
Once we know that, what action should we actually take?
Internally, who needs to be involved to make it happen?
And perhaps most importantly, how early can we intervene before a renewal is actually at risk?
Which brings us perfectly to Section 4, reactive to proactive, shifting the paradigm. Throughout this lesson, we're moving way beyond just theory. We are going to explore proven techniques, practical frameworks, and real-world examples that you can adapt right now within your own organization. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly how to develop your own customer insight intelligence framework. We're aiming for highly tangible outputs here.
We're talking about outputs like customer signal inventories, risk assessment models, executive review structures, intervention playbooks, and implementation roadmaps. You're going to know exactly how to create assets that you can use immediately.
Honestly, the most absolutely crucial shift you'll experience here is moving from reactive customer management, where you're stuck asking why a customer left after the fact, to proactive customer intelligence. It's all about identifying the signals that indicate they might leave and figuring out what to do about it while there is actually still time to influence the outcome.
All right, let's wrap up with Section 5, your next steps, beginning the journey. I am super excited to guide you through this process. As we continue on, I want you to take your time and think really closely about how each of these concepts applies directly to your own specific customers. Because at the end of the day, small improvements in customer insight lead to significant improvements in customer retention, revenue predictability, and executive confidence.
So when you're ready, we can kick off Step 1 and start Module 1, Lesson 1. We'll explore the hidden reasons organizations constantly miss early warning signs and exactly why traditional approaches to customer management fail us so often.
So, the real question is, are you ready to see why customers leave before you even know they are leaving? Let's get started.